the #1 player on the leaderboards plays as Stain. He does it for a reason. This character barely has any flaws, and the way his quirk is manifested into the gameplay is by allowing you to OTG. There is no sign of it, but once you've done your level 1, you can OTG into extension. Once you launch them, there are multiple options for you to do some crazy gimmicks that allow you to extend for even more damage. But the whole problem with Stain's combos is that they need meter, and the more meter you have, the more damage you're gonna get. But even with 1 bar, which is given to you in the beginning of every game, you can do a lot of really stylish stuff if your timing is lucky enough. And the reason why I say lucky is because you don't really control the way your knives fly. So sometimes they miss and you have to compensate by being creative. You just have to make a decision on the fly in order to extend things into setup. It's also worth noticing that you can quick dash into second knife, and only to second knife. For short, I'm calling this flash step, and this allows you for a lot of control and neutral, because your opponent never knows if you're going to flash step or not. I also had to revisit Stain's arc and read My Hero Academia Illegals in order to explore Stain a bit more, got the backstory on his nose, and most importantly, resolve. In fact, I've been thinking about it, and none of the 1A class students really deserve to be heroes by Stain's philosophy. To explain what I mean, let's take Deku as an example. I won't ever forget that time when All Might said to Midoriya that, "Oh, you don't have powers? Why don't you become a policeman? It is a fine work too."
If you want to help people, there are plenty other ways to do it. Become a police officer. Get crap because the heroes capture most of the villains, but it's a fine profession.
Yet he didn't even consider this as an option. Even though police investigate, arrest, and save lives too, it's just because they're less powerful, the spotlight will always be on heroes. Knowing that they help people and that this is an option, Midoriya was still very sad. Why? Because it is less cool. The reason, the real motivation that those runs have is that they want to be as cool as All Might or Crimson Riot, or like their big brother, or for the money. This is not a true motivation. A hero is someone whose whole resolve is based around sacrificing himself for the people around, not because you want to be like somebody else. And that is why all of them must be purged. At least that's what I concluded Stain was all about. Just saving people is not giving enough weight to the word hero. He needed more from qualities of heroes, and if you haven't found that more in you... Oh man, I don't get, or maybe I just don't remember, the way Stain detects the unworthiness in you. I mean, Midoriya and Todoroki just showed some kind of a resistance, and he was like, "Oh shit, those guys totally worthy." Endeavor haven't even done anything, he's already, "Oh, you fake! I detect the douchebaggery in you!" How does he know? Maybe Endeavor is a really good guy who just ignores autographs and beats his wife and child. Like, how does he know? It's not a public information or anything. This is a very high-ranked Tokoyami. Maybe extremely high-ranked Tokoyami. But don't let this distract you from the fact that Tokoyami may be, and this is not a spoiler, this is just a speculation that is going because of the recent manga chapter, but everyone's hyping up that Tokoyami might be getting a sword. It would be so sick. A swordsman Tokoyami totally mained. Oh god, just guard. Stand to power. If I cut Dark Shadow, does Tokoyami receive damage? Or, I mean, does it really act like stand? God damn it, I get slapped. Holy shit, he does a lot of damage! Come on, exchange? Way too worthy. I mean, both of them are edgelords. There's no way Tokoyami would not be worthy. Does too much damage though, has to die. Man, he licked his thing, and I suddenly remembered. Tokoyami did have a sword in his room. So maybe that was a very smart foreshadowing. Man, I failed that combo. But then again, how will he be a hero with a sword? Sword is kind of a very lethal weapon, you know? I just remember there is a dude with the guns there. Never mind. He can totally be... If somebody can use guns and be a hero, dude, he can totally use sword and be a hero. Are we playing Dio here? Where's my Zabarudo? Shit. Man, people have invented a lot of cool tricks since the time I have last touched Tokoyami. Should probably retouch this character sometime soon. Not before I show you a parry. I don't really like doing it because each time I do, I want to finish with it, but each time I try to, I fail. I die. That was a parry stance. He did not attack me. Oh god, I'm dead. Yeah, that's what happens, man. You just parried a super? Stain! Yo, total nani the fuck, I didn't know he could do this. This dude's team, it's almost canon, but then he just needed to add that muscular in there. It means not worthy. I just realized, are Stain's followers worthy? If Stain saw Dabi and Toga, what would he say? Would he be like, oh my god, man, I lost my sense of direction. I wanted to go to the floor, and then I realized that I'm going to the ceiling, and then he attacked, and But anyway, the point is, Toga is too horny to be worthy. Dabi is too edgy to be worthy. They're all unworthy. That's it, I proclaimed it. God damn it! I keep making wrong decisions. Okay. I just wanted to say I'm about to come back, and then he died. Dabi did not protect me hard enough. Unworthy. Killing him next. I thought that he would Raka. Okay, I'm not reading this guy at all. My entire rhythm, my instincts, are all natural enemies of this dude. He's my natural enemy. Somehow, everything he does counters everything that I do, even though he shouldn't really know what I'm about to do. Okay. Fuck it. Let's change the game plan. Just need to, you know, stop getting hit, and then I can change everything. Let's try being more murderous. How about that? I don't really think he's rage quitting. I think this is some connection issue, because, you know, even though I won this round, there is still another one. There is no reason for him to quit. He was doing very good both of those rounds. Sometimes this happens, but most of the times this happens before the match, during the loading screen. At least for me. But you also have to keep in mind that I'm playing from Russia with Japan and USA, and those countries usually have very bad connection to me. No, this guy's actually pretty cool. This is, I think, the third or the fourth time I'm playing against him. I think he's a decent Ida. But then again, there are no decent Idas. All of them must die. I remember I was extremely surprised when I saw Stain jumping around on walls 20 feet high, keeping up with Fire and Ida, but then in the Illegals manga, he said something about having enhanced strength and speed and durability for no reason, and everything suddenly made sense. I think that if the character acknowledges his is it possible to win against his mash power?
You're going to remember my name for as long as you live.
Oh man, he's pissed. He entered the initial mode.
I am Ingenium, and I will defeat you.
Oh my god, I thought you had no chill. Why didn't you mash? So much control, so much synergy, so much everything. Oh, this is so worthy. Dude, Stain. Looking bad. Looking very bad. I didn't even have time to track my mistakes. He suddenly just became, I don't know, not very fast, but different, let's say it like this. Suddenly, everything that he did was on point. It was very sad. Gotta be careful about those jump unblockables. Damn! You can never tell with Stain, you can never tell whether there is going to be a wall bounce or a wall splat. And it's all because of the patch that they did in order to get rid of his infinite in the corner. That is no longer present, just like Ida's life bar. Last round, that was very solid. Let's keep this going. I have 0 bars though. It has 2 bars. 3 bars! So, Stain, initial plan, if you did not notice yet, is to control distance, to go in and out when opponent does not expect, with his knives, and general movement in order to disturb opponent's attack-defend sense, and get the game being played on your rules. What I'm feeling now is that he does not understand the rules at all. Sometimes opponents, they understand the rules, but because the rules are the ones that you make, this can be bad if I don't interrupt this. Okay, so if opponent understands the rules but still follows them, you're in the lead. This guy, he does not understand the rules. So I'm not just in the lead, I'm winning. Kinda. In order to stop this, you have to interrupt Stain's flow and be the one who rules the momentum. His health is getting really low and I want to land a counter or a clash. I haven't decided which one yet. Hero likes doing sudden mid-screen kicks, which allows for a good clash, but I kinda can't parry it with the right timing.
Die.
The hell just happened? Again, I got a parry, but then it clashed, and he killed him in the middle of the clash with the parry. Stain, explain this bullshit. Now, I think the more I look for lore and play as this character, the less I understand him. He is so bizarre, he belongs in a fucking JoJo.
Amazing.